I think one of the things that you will understand as you grow through life, and particularly in graduate school and being a professor, is that you simply have to define the world that you actually want. And it becomes increasingly important as you sort of see what people do and what they go through. You know, one of the things is that when you're growing up, um, you think everybody has a sort of standard approach to things, and you think that you simply just have to execute on these like courses, and you're going to do well. What you realize, particularly as you grow older, and you see that most people have very different views on life, and in fact, I would say even when you talk to people that are like-minded, you would sort of classify individuals within the same category. Maybe it's profession, demographics, you know, uh, all that sort of general stuff, generations, all that kind of stuff. Um, you would get that you are relatively unique, that there is not necessarily another person that has the same objectives, morals, values as you, and particularly life experiences as you. And even when you're to narrow it down and you present, compare against maybe your brother or your sister, or, sibling, um, you'll begin to realize that even those people that you think should be identical twins of you are very different. Um, so why am I actually saying this? Is that don't let sort of market forces, the sort of feelings that you get, and I feel these things very strongly. Don't let those things, the 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 pursuit, the desire to belong, the desire to be loved, for somebody to like you, to really push you around and think that there is a single way of actually doing things. You know, what you'll realize is that everybody has different pursuits. Everybody sees the world a lot differently than you. And even when you take like minded people, they are going to be very, very different. And you're going to be very, very different from everybody else. And at least for me, I think the key thing is to acknowledge that, to realize that, yeah, you know what? That there is no perfect definition of things, right? And I think the reason why it's particularly strong in the academic game as a researcher is that there's a sort of cookie cutter definition of what it means to be successful, right? You have the X number of paper publications depending on your field, grants, all that kind of stuff, and you don't meet those things, and you're rubbish. You're no good. Um, don't let that push you around, right? You'll soon realize that those definitions, that sort of that prototype, that template of what is perfect, is just completely bogus. Um, and you will live that, you'll experience it, and you'll realize that, yeah, it doesn't define who I am. Um, at least for me, it has been one of the more profound things is learning how to say screw it, learning how to say screw you to the rest of the world, like just having that, I'm doing okay, having that internal strength. Yes, you're a little bit whacked out and weird, but who the hell isn't, right? Like, I think that that is the key thing, is celebrating all of your traits that you actually have, in a very positive way, no matter what it looks like, no matter, if you're in a world of very tall people and you're a short person, that's freaking awesome. right? Like that's the thing that makes you very amazing, right? I think that's the key thing to think about is that the world wants you to become a tall person in a world of tall people. Don't listen to that. You already are doing spectacularly well. All right, take care. Have a wonderful day.